Hello there guys, it is the 20th of November and there has been an update on the Outer Worlds. That happened this morning, and what I'm doing now is the duplication glitch just to test it. I have already tested it, it does work, so I've started a new character. I've just got to Edgewater. My character is basically, I've just got here, I'm level 2, I'm called Post Update Cheats. So the door is behind me. I've just come in through this door into Edgewater, and I want to show you, before I do the glitch, where to get some stuff from that's worth quite a bit of money, because duplicating that will get you money much more quickly. So as soon as you come in, just run over to the cantina, into here, and go around the back. Go through this door that's going to be locked. You will need 3 mag picks to get through this door, so use those. And then inside here, there is some pretty good loot. Now I've just got from inside here some weapon mods, which are worth about 60 something bits each. So those are what I'm going to duplicate in order to be able to get a lot of money. So once you've got those, come back out here to the door. And what you want to do is just drop all your stuff on the floor here near the door. Now I think the easiest way to do this is to just go for your inventory and add it all to junk. So just click on add to junk for everything, like this. I'm going to duplicate absolutely everything. So, and now I'm going to add those to junk as well. Whoops, wrong button. And those. All the weapons that I've picked up, I've broken down into weapon parts, because weapon parts stack, but when you duplicate weapons, they don't stack. So I think this is a much better way of doing this. I will also add those to junk. The only reason I'm doing this is just because it's easier to drop them once they're in your junk. You can't junk that. So now this is all in here, I'm going to drop all of this. Whoops. It's annoying how sometimes it's in a different place, depending on what it is. So just drop absolutely everything that you've got. If you only want to drop things that are of high value, then do that. But I'm dropping everything. Whoops, so annoying when you press the wrong buttons. But these are the things that are really the best value. But I do want to drop the lot to begin with and just start duplicating everything. They're not bad either. So those coolant tanks, they're worth 19 each. Where I actually got those from was, if you go into inside there, I'll show you. If you go in here, in the back corner here, there's this robot, and normally it has better things on it which are worth more bits, but today it only had those cooling tanks on it, but they're still quite valuable. So all our stuff is now on the floor there. What we're now, oh Christ. What we're now going to do is go outside, leaving the stuff on the floor, and then we'll come back in, we'll pick that stuff up, then we'll go outside again, and then when we come back in, all that stuff will be on the floor, and when we pick it up, we'll have duplicated it all. Now you can go out and come back in as many times as you want and continue doing that, and each time you do it, you duplicate your stuff. But once you've done it about 3 times, you want to reset this. You want to drop all your stuff again because you'll have a greater quantity of it. Go outside, leaving it on the floor, and then come back in. And then when you pick it up that time, your duplication will happen much more quickly because you're duplicating more things because your stacks are bigger. So my recommendation is to drop it all on the floor, go outside, come in, pick it up, go outside, come in, pick it up, go outside, come in, pick it up again, and then drop all of it on the floor, leave it there, and then start the process over. And that way, you're going to kind of get exponential growth on the things that you are picking up. Now, when you first start out, and you've just got like 1 of something or 2 of something, and the duplication seems quite slow, it seems like it would take absolutely ages. So we've come back in, all our stuff is there on the floor. We're now going to pick up absolutely everything, like that. And then we're going to go back outside again, and we'll turn around and come back in, and you'll see that it's on the floor and we can pick it up again. So that is the duplication. As I say, I will do that maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I'm just going to drop all of my stuff on the floor so I get a bigger stack, and then I'll go outside leaving it on the floor, and then I'll keep coming in and out, picking it up each time. And then once I've got a bit bigger stack, maybe I've done it 3 or 4 times, I'll reset it again so I'm always getting a bigger pile. So we'll go back in again, Now sometimes when you go back in, your stuff isn't on the floor, and if you run around in Edgewater for a while and then come back, it usually appears. So if it's not on the floor, don't panic, just have a bit of a run around and come back. Now what's also happened to me before as well is I actually got logged out and it went back to the main menu, and when I logged back in, I hadn't got my stuff and it wasn't on the floor, but I just ran around in Edgewater for a while collecting bits of loot. I came back to this door and then it had all reappeared, so it was back there. So there we go, you can see it's back there now. So I'll pick it all up and we have duplicated everything. So that's the duplication glitch. What I now want to do is go outside again, and when I come back in again this time, I'll pick it all up again, and then I'll have 3 times as much as when I first started. And at that stage, I'm going to reset and drop all my stuff on the floor just so I've got a bigger pile and I'm duplicating more stuff each time I go in and out. Now this works in SuperNova mode by walking in and out of the town. If you're not in SuperNova mode, then you have the ability to fast travel, and you can fast travel to a town, drop all your stuff on the floor, and then fast travel back to the same place where you are, and you only have to go through 1 loading screen rather than 2. So it's much quicker to do it that way, as opposed to waiting for it to load as you walk out and waiting for it to load as you walk in. But because you can't fast travel on SuperNova, you have to do it this way. So I thought I'd show you this. I will make another video testing that the other method works as well after the update, and we'll see how that works. But what I'm going to do on this video now is I am going to walk in and out a few times, dropping my things on the floor and picking them back up, and every once in a while I'll reset it by dropping all my stuff so I have a nice big pile, leaving it there and then going outside. So you'll see again as we pick it all up again. So now we've got everything. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset by dropping everything. Now fortunately, because I'd already added that stuff to scrap, it automatically puts it all in scrap. So look at this, it's all duplicated, but it's all in scrap. So now I've got 3 of the things I only had 1 of. I've got 54 of these weapon parts now, and as it's all in scrap, it is much easier and quicker to drop it from here. So now I'm going to drop it again fresh to reset all of my piles. So this is a much quicker way of doing it than having to drop it from each section. Whoops. I often do that. It's so frustrating. And what we'll do, once I've dropped all this on the floor, let me just get through it. Obviously, right at the beginning of the game, there's not a lot of stuff for you to loot, but it's a really good idea if you manage to get like some armor parts as well. So whilst you're doing this, at least you're building those up. Now I didn't do that, but if you're going to go through this process of duplicating everything, I'd make sure you've got some of the shunts, some of the mag pack things, some of the armor parts and some of the weapon parts, and some of these adrenos as well, because all those things are quite useful to duplicate all at once. Right, it's all on the floor, so I've got a bigger stack of everything on the floor now, and I've got to leave it there and then go outside. And this time when I come back in, and I pick all that stuff up and go out and come back in again, what's going to duplicate is my fresh stack. So it's going to have more of everything. So my duplications are going to go up a lot quicker. Right, now you know how the process works. All I'm going to do is continue doing exactly what I've just shown you, and I'll time lapse the video. I'll do it for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. And then I'll slow down the video to normal speed again, and we'll pick up all our stuff. We'll go into the shop and we'll sell it, and we'll see how many bits we've got for a brand new playthrough on SuperNova mode right at the beginning of the game. Let's see if we can get over 1 million bits in just about 20 minutes or so of duplicating our things. So I'm going to speed up the video now, and I'll see you once I've done a little bit more duplication. In your time, in a few seconds. In my time, in probably about 20 minutes. I'll see you soon. Okay guys, I think that is enough. Right, I said I was going to do it for about 20 minutes, but it's so addictive. It's like every time you put your stuff down and you go outside and pick it up, it doubles. So you think, I've only got to do it one more time and I'll have exactly twice as much as I've got right now, and I'll have twice as much money just from going in and out once more. And then once you've done that, you think, I've just got to do it one more time. It's addictive. So I've been doing it for probably around about 35 minutes, so longer than I expected, but I have got a stupid amount of stuff now. So I'm going to pick it all up. Right, there we go. And I'm going to wander into the shop. It might take me a while because I'm over encumbered. Where is the shop? It's just around this corner, isn't it? So we'll pop into the general store and we'll sell what we've duplicated and we'll see how much money that we've got. And I mean, I have been doing that for 35 minutes or so, but I am still right at the beginning of the game. And I haven't got any skills to do with my voice at all. I didn't put any in there. I put them all into my weapons because I'm on SuperNova mode. So I could have sold all this for a lot more, but my bartering skills are at 0.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Oh my goodness me.
What do you ask? I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Right, okay, so this guy's turned into a robot. That's probably something to do with my duping. The update as well, it's added numbers into this, which I assume on the computer you can just press them quickly, but on an Xbox, that is pointless. So let's trade. Right, skill is equal to your dialogue skill, which is 0, unfortunately. But all we're going to do is sell, and we are going to sell our junk. Right, so, sell. I'm just going to sell it all and see what we end up with. Right, we've got 224,858,648 bits. So that's about 250 million bits. And it would be very, very easy for me to have just done it one more time and I'd had 500 million bits. And then with that stack, if I'd have walked outside and inside and done it one more time, that would have doubled and I would have had 1 billion bits. And to do that would have taken me an extra, possibly 1 minute of resetting my stack and walking in and outside. So I think 224,858,600 thousand bits is more than enough for the entire game. So I've just started this playthrough on SuperNova mode. I've done nothing other than arrive at Edgewater, walk in and out a few times dropping my stuff on the floor, and now look how much money I've got. So if you want to start the game with this much money, that's how you do it. But I would say don't go too crazy because you can see it did start to glitch out. Let's talk to him again and see if he's been fixed. Oh, he didn't say anything at all. Let's ask him a question. Okay, right. I assume that if we... I'll just go. Right, if we exit and we come back in again, like saving the game by teleporting to our ship, I'm sure everything will be fixed. But I'll do that myself, and I'll tell you in the description of this video whether it did fix the dialogue or not, rather than making this video any longer. So I hope you found this useful. Please leave a like, please leave a thumbs up, please leave a comment, and if you feel the need, share this video on wherever you choose. If you haven't yet already, then please do subscribe for more of the same. I love finding glitches and exploits and hacks in games. So that is what I upload videos on, as well as playthroughs. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Have an awesome day. Bye bye.